Hey, what's up, y'all? Uh, as y'all can see, I ain't calling nobody God, but Most High anymore, bro. Uh, yeah, got more into the Christian side of things. Realized that um, Elohim, God of the Bible, is the truth, basically. You know, been running from that a lot, but I came to it. And what I really want to start off with is I'm making playlists and sharing videos on this channel now, like important information I got about the new lifestyle I'm living. You know what I mean? About like not exactly new, not new, like a few months. Start a few months, but like about semen retention, uh, like truths behind everything, cause everything got lies behind it, even like Christianity, bro. Like lies in the church, all that. Everything got corruption, and I just want to like acknowledge that with that certain part of the playlist, and then coming after that would be man, I really forgot. Oh wait, yeah, it's gonna go on masculine energy and hormones and stuff like that, like boosting testosterone and with a certain diet. I actually do need to do a little bit more research on it. I got the information I need on it. I just need to like map out a plan with it. There already is a YouTube video that I'm thinking of right now. I'm actually gonna make a playlist, and that's gonna be his first video. But yeah, and I subscribe to certain channels for you guys to know where I got my information from, other than the Bible. And actually, if you really think about all the information I'll act on now and actually acknowledge now is the knowledge from God, basically. And if it's not coming from the Bible, it's coming from people that he told to say what they say. And yeah, man, it's we really getting somewhere now. It's getting crazy, and I realized that there wasn't no running from it, cause my name literally is who I am. Like, God made it pretty obvious for me my whole life, you know. And about, I'm pretty sure I should tell you guys why I did so many of my beliefs in the past. Basically, I'll start from the beginning. All right, so the shit changed. 1 second. All right, so as you can see, I'm like pretty different from a lot of people. Never really fit in like that. Kind of on the weird side. I wasn't no like creep or nothing, but I was like a little too much of myself, like around people and stuff like that. So yeah, then I started maturing. Actually, wait, I shouldn't get to that yet. I suck at telling stories. All right, so I didn't fit in. I was in 6th grade. Everybody was ugly as shit. So like, and then everybody wanted to blame that shit on me, like just going after me. And yeah, I never didn't fit in at all. Had very few friends, or probably only like a couple that today I would actually call a friend. And yeah, and time went on. Then I started maturing and stuff. Voice got deeper. Stopped going like this when I talk. I stopped doing that. Hair grew. Yeah, facial hair started growing in. All that type of stuff, bone structure, all that. I started maturing, and I got more appealing to the popular kids, basically. And then more people was starting to talk to me, and my status was, getting higher and higher. But I realized that that wasn't me, basically. Like, uh, being popular, it just, not saying that I was, like, I only got a little taste of it, basically. That's all I really needed in order to know it wasn't for me, basically. Like, being around people that actually didn't really care about you at all, just wanted to be associated with people with the same status and stuff like that, not associated with the weirdos, people actually being themselves and surrounding people actually like them, and minding their business, And that'll be another topic I'll go into, normal versus common. Uh, yeah, that's one. And yeah, so I actually end up getting depressed out of nowhere, like thoughts into my head, I started rethinking stuff, like questioning things, had nothing else to do. I wasn't gossiping, wasn't associating with all the people. I was just by myself most of the time. And at the time, I just didn't love myself. So it all kind of mixed up and it wasn't a good combination. So I was just posted on my bed basically for hours on hours, just being sad, feeling sorry for myself all summer after ninth grade. And then and then like after that, when the school year started to start up again, I was associating with a lot of people, making them my source of happiness. If I could make them laugh, I could feel complete in myself, and that was pretty bad source of happiness, And when I was by myself, I would actually end up getting anxiety, stuff like that, Random thoughts pop up like, hey, what if you ain't good enough? I'm like, that's crazy. And then I just end up sleeping off the depression basically, and then crying and all that, and repeat the next day, hoping that it wouldn't happen again. And then summer hit after that school year, and I'm like, I can't repeat last summer again. I can't be depressed. I gotta do something about this. And then right after that, a spiritual soul pop up. Man, it was over with. He was talking about frequencies, meditation, getting rid of depression, all that. I started meditating. I got better and better at it. It lasted longer. Mind was clearing. Thoughts was leaving. Man, I felt great. And once I overcame all the demons that I had, because those thoughts weren't me, they were demons, started eating better, went outside and all that. I end up starting to feel like a god. I was being blasphemous, I was speaking towards myself as like an equivalent to the Most High, like just like most New Age followers were doing, and it wasn't good. Then and then the New Age stuff I was being slowly introduced to, it's actually just demonic stuff. So the devil wanted me to see his light. He took the repression away so I could end up getting attached. He wanted to build that and then introduce slowly the witchcraft and all the evil in it. And I started looking into tarot card readings, astral projecting, all that type of stuff. I didn't, thank God I didn't get too deep in it. But actually, in the midst of that, there was a guy at church I was actually forced to go to church, still with all those thoughts and beliefs, good thing. And then he came up and said, God got big plans for you. And you wouldn't believe how I replied to that. Like, in my head, I was just thinking, get away from me, bro. Like, I just didn't want to be, a part of me didn't want to be associated with God. And that was the demons taking over. And it took a while for me to acknowledge that and accept the truth that God was the truth and I was running from him. And actually, it took a YouTuber that I would watch all the time to talk about the stuff that I was thinking of. The beliefs I had was New Age, and New Age was demonic, and Jesus Christ was actually the way, basically, and the only way. And I just looked more into it and realized New Age was really just copying off of the Bible's scriptures, all the information. And knowing that, I knew the devil was a good copycat. He copies everything from God and deceives people. And then once I saw that, I just withdrew from New Age, withdrew from the devil, and then went to Jesus Christ because I knew I couldn't do anything like that, and I basically defied and denied God. So I had to repent, all that, and then it direct me to Christianity. And I know I needed that. I needed to know I was able to commit to a certain lifestyle and then transmute that energy I use for New Age into Christianity, and then build a connection with God and live through him, basically. And I really did need that. My mom actually predicted that New Age wasn't no good. Like, I just didn't listen to anybody. But no, I'm good. I started reading the Bible, all that. I'm not. Wait, you already know I'm not vegan anymore. Yeah, I was already talking about diet and stuff in the last video. But yeah, man, all that came to pass, and started looking at. Actually, it was so crazy. I was watching all the Matrixes while this whole evolution was happening in my life. Like, first Matrix, it was all this New Age stuff like, oh, we in the Matrix, this is evil and all that. Then it got to Reloaded, and like this, and then I was debating about, oh, I don't have free will and all that. Then it got into Matrix Revolution, which was the last one, and that was when I basically got saved from New Age. And then I realized in Matrix Revolution, you could literally switch Revolution with Revelation and it'd be the exact same thing, because the Matrix was made off the book of Revelations from the Bible, because Neo was an analogy of Jesus Christ, the source was God, and Agent Smith was the Antichrist. All that, like, in the whole, all three of the movies just shifted along with my thinking and all that, and then just went in sync, just all together. And yeah, that's basically it. That's basically how my thoughts and all that shifted, basically. And now I'll be living by God, basically. That's the only way. I won't be going to hell. Hell is exactly what everybody thinks. It's all your worst nightmares, infinite torture. There's even a scripture, I think, that said it wouldn't be so bad if it lasted 1,000,000 years. So basically, he was saying if he had just a tad bit of hope, it would be way better. He knew it would be for eternity, so that made it like an infinite amount worse, basically. And it's an unimaginable amount of torture in there. So that basically, And the sad thing about that, that didn't have any effect in me going towards God, because I wasn't scared of hell at all while I was with New Age. And that's for a lot of people, because people are condemned and told they're going to hell if they don't change their ways, and that's really not the way to get to these young people's heads. It's not through fear at all, but through experience. They got to go through it themselves, like I did, and you'll you'll just have to hope that they'll live long enough in order to go towards Elohim and Yahweh and Yeshu. So that's basically it right there. See y'all in another video. Thinking of any more announcements I need to make. Oh yeah, my bad. I was kind of neglecting this channel for a little bit. Procrastination hit me again. I realized it, so I got on here and told y'all an update. Oh wait, ooh. Okay, grooming. Let me get to that. And I started washing my face every single day. I take cold showers. It doesn't faze me anymore. I set a timer for 10 minutes, take a cold shower. I end up just shattering. I took probably like a 16-minute cold shower and not even knowing it. Like singing and everything. It's the same thing as a hot shower to me now. After like a couple minutes. And I started oil pulling. That's basically mouthwash replaced with oil. Basically, I use coconut oil, get a teaspoon, put it in my mouth, and swish the mouth around gently for like 15 to 20 minutes, basically. And it's supposed to be like pulling all the bad bacteria. And I just take hygiene more serious. I transmute the energy that I'm getting from this semen tension over towards hygiene now. I mean, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad at first, but now I'm more strict with it. I wanna treat my body. I wanna demonstrate the love towards myself by taking care of myself, and that's the way to do it. So yeah, when it comes to semen retention, I forgot to update y'all on that one. I forgot. So I actually did make it to a month, 31 days without ejaculating, watching porn. I think I masturbated. I think I masturbated without ejaculating. You know, I controlled it. You know, you have to have a lot of willpower in order to edge. If you don't, you gonna fail every time. But yeah, I failed edging on the 31st day. Then the next day after that, I ended up having my first wet dream ever. Like, it was probably like 9 o'clock in the morning, and I was just laying there, half awake, half asleep, just having a dream. Then I end up like having sex in that dream, and end up getting off in like 30 seconds in, and I just I feel it, and I see myself like I'm just stuck. Like, I think I was kind of in sleep paralysis too, and I couldn't really do much about it. And yeah, I ejaculated like 2 days in a row, basically. So I basically got stricter. I end up getting a diet to boost my sperm count, and I'm starting a 90-day reboot, which I'm throwing out everything. I'm not touching myself, anything. No, like, straight abstinence from my sexuality, basically. Like, I'm ignoring it for 90 days to recoup, gain my control over myself and everything. And when it comes to that, I'm like, what day am I on? On my phone. I think I started November 8th, and now it's November 21st. Obviously, you see by the day. Um, yeah, man. That's basically it right there. Go ahead, use the information from my playlist. Go ahead, check out the people I subscribe to. They'll help you a lot, basically. They'll help you a lot. They speak from God. I know the feeling that God is around speaking to you, and I get that feeling when they start speaking. So check them out, and I'm out.